Yes, and after D.C., Pope Francis, of course, heads to New York, where he'll speak at the General Assembly on Friday. Daniel Ziri has more on what's expected.
New York is ready to welcome the Pope. Pope Francis is set to arrive to the city on Thursday evening local time as part of his first trip to the United States, which began in Washington, D.C. on Tuesday.
As the son of an immigrant family, I'm happy to be a guest in this country, which was largely built by such families.
The pontiff will only be in New York City for some 40 hours, but his schedule is fully packed. Upon arrival on Thursday night, he will hold an evening prayer service at the famous St. Patrick's Cathedral on Fifth Avenue, a true monument of Manhattan where thousands of people are expected to gather. The next day will be the busiest, however. The Pope will begin his Friday at 8:30 a.m. with his much-awaited address at the United Nations General Assembly, a speech which is expected to focus on themes such as poverty, social justice, climate change, and even the current refugee crisis. The next stop will be downtown Manhattan at the 9/11 Memorial, where he will pay his respects to the 3,000 victims of the attacks on the World Trade Center. And later, Francis will be visiting a school in East Harlem and parading through thousands of people in Central Park before the final event on his schedule, a Mass at Madison Square Garden. Although some New Yorkers are not looking forward to blocked streets and traffic jams, others feel the pontiff's visit is a historic moment.
I think it's an extraordinary event. I think it's more than the other papal visits, because this Pope seems to be tackling issues outside of the normal realm of the papacy, like climate change and things. So I think across the board, people of all faith will probably be welcoming him.
The papal visit to New York comes just 3 days before the beginning of the largest ever gathering of world leaders at the United Nations. With security as a main concern, NYPD has been preparing for every scenario.